code. So first we'll import the PySpark.sql Spark session. So here now I will create the Spark session first. Spark session.builder. So in interviews they will ask this question also, like how do we create the Spark session? So then like Spark session.builder.app name. So in this app name we'll give some random like specific to this current operations. So as it is RDD, RDD operations. Get or create. So in this way we'll create the Spark session. So here now I'll create the Spark context. Yesterday we have seen, right? Spark context. So now I have created the Spark session and Spark context. So we'll define the data. So I want like consider I'll have the data in the form of dictionary. Okay. So first like data underscore here we'll define. So I'll have the data in the form of list of dictionaries. So this is the list. So inside this list I'll have the data in the form of dictionary. What is dictionary? Dictionary means key value pairs, right? So in this format, this is key, this is value. Again, this is key, I have the value. So in the form of this, like I have one more key, age. I have the value. Next, I have department, HR. So in this way I have the values, key values. So total we'll consider we have 5 records. Whoever joined from the laptop, please parallelly work with this code. So I have list of dictionaries. Second one, Bob. Charlie. David and P. We'll update the ages. So HR, IT department, and we'll consider one as finance. One more IT and HR. So I have created the list of dictionaries. List, this square braces means list. Flower braces with key values is known as dictionary. So here we have list of dictionaries. List of dictionaries. So now from this we have to create the RDD. How to create the RDD? We have one method called parallelize. Okay, so we create the typed variable name typed RDD. So I have created the context here. Using this context, I want to create the RDD. So c dot parallelize. So using this method, I'll create the RDD. So for this method, I have to pass the dictionary. So but here one more thing is, we do not have the column names. Like, so here individually we have the dictionaries, right? But we have to create the columns. So what we'll do, we'll map through these values and create the columns. So how to perform that? So here we'll create the map, and to loop through each and every value, we'll create the lambda function, variable name, and then We'll create the parenthesis. Inside that we'll mention the names, how to insert that value. So x of id. So this value should be inserted in the first place, like that this will be accessed. So id, the square balances. After that we have one more x of age. So this is for accessing the values department. Okay, sorry, I have missed the name here. X of name. So here we have given x of id, x of name, x of age, and x of department. So in this way we have defined the RDD. So how to view the RDD? How can we view the RDD? Anyone remember what is the method to see the RDD? For data frame, like we have df.show. For RDD, dot collect. So here if you see, I have created the RDD now. Okay, how we have created? We have created the Spark context. Okay, so like interviews they'll ask how to create the Spark session. So to create a Spark session, we have to import the PySpark.sql Spark session from the PySpark.sql, and then we have to use the method Spark session.builder.appName. And which method from this we have to use the method called get or create method. Okay, they'll ask to write the syntax also, Spark session.builder.appName, and we have to give the specific name, like what our current functionality you are performing, like that app name we have to give, and after app name we have to call the get or create method. This is for creating the Spark session. So once we create the session, next to create the RDD we need the context, Spark context. Why? So to create the RDD we need to use parallelize method. So this parallelize method is present in the Spark context. So for that, first I'll create the Spark context. From that Spark context, I'll call the parallelize method. So parallelize method will accept the data. Here we have dictionaries, right? List of dictionaries. So to access the values of this list of dictionaries, we'll use lambda function. Okay, we have multiple dictionaries. For that we are using map. So after using the map, to access the values inside this, we have to use this lambda function, like with the temporary variable name, and accessing for each value. To access this one, we have to use x of id. To access this name values, x of name. So in this way we are accessing the values. Okay, so in this way we have so once I have created the RDD using parallelize method, to view the data inside this RDD we have to use the collect method. Okay, so this is not a data frame. Data frame will be in the form of rows and columns with the tabular structure. This is completely different. So hope everyone are parallelly working with the code. Abhiram, everyone. Deiraj, Krishna, Akshay. Okay, Akshay joined from
Sorry, sir. Actually, I was taking photos of every syntax, and after that, I'm practicing after the class.
Okay.
Like I'm doing regular things.
Okay. So here we have created the RDD now. So from RDD now I want to perform different operations. So I want to filter the values with age greater than 30. So how to perform? We'll create a variable. Sorry. Above age 30. Above 30 I want to create. That is RDD I want to create. So here I'll create typed underscore RDD, my variable name for RDD. And from this we'll call the filter method. But here directly we cannot access, like in data frame we used to access, right? Call off like that we used to call off age, like that we used to hit. but this is RDD. Is it not a data frame? We cannot directly call that. So as we cannot directly access the values, we are using lambda here. Understood? To access the values inside the RDD, we will use lambda. So lambda space variable name x of, so which at which place it is, like 0, 1, 2. So in the index 2 we have the age column. Okay, so at the index 2 we have the ages. So here x of 2, I told I want to filter out the age greater than 30, greater than 30. So here if you see 30 underscore RDD dot collect. So here we are able to filter the data. So here Bob 29, it is not there in this. So filter means like we are removing that data which meets this condition, which doesn't meet this condition. Okay, we are putting only the data which is meeting this condition, and the other data which doesn't meet this condition, that will be filtered out. So in this way we have filtered the data. What we have done, we have filtered the age. Filter age greater than 30. Okay, next. So I want to count employees in each department. So here we have 3 departments, HR, Finance and IT. I want to count how many employees are present in the HR department, how many employees are present in the IT department, how many employees are present in the finance department. So based on the department, I want the count of employees. So how to perform that? Count of employees. So if you remember, in data frames and in SQL, we will be using a group by. So group by the particular column. Okay, group by department, like that we'll use. But this is not a data frame, it is RDD. How to perform that? So first we'll get the department values. So first, to access this department, we should be having this department values. So here in this step, I want the count of employees in each department. Okay, so for getting that, we'll create the department. First we'll get the, if you remember yesterday also we have done same thing. So to access the department, to perform any operations on the department, first we'll get the list of departments. So department RDD, we have our main RDD is typed RDD. So typed RDD dot map. So to get that list of departments, we'll use map, and after map we have to call the lambda function, lambda x of. So how, like what we should be writing here? X of 0, 1, 2, 3, x of 3. So I have written x of 3, comma 1. So x of 3, 1. So this will get the departments present inside the RDD. Okay, like HR, Finance and IT. So now we got the department list. Later what we have to do, we have to get the count. So how many employees, like how many HR like employees count. So for that we'll create one more variable, department count underscore RDD equals to. So here department underscore RDD dot, we have used one method yesterday. What is that method? reduceByKey. reduceByKey. This is the method we have used. So inside this method, we'll get the count. How? We'll use one more lambda function with 2 values, and then we'll add this. So with this, we'll get the count of employees in each department. We'll see the output. Department underscore count underscore RDD dot collect.
So what is the use of comma 1 in the lambda function?
Where you say?
above that, in the map,
Okay.
we have used
Yes,
lambda
here.
as comma 1,
Type.
the last.
Okay. It will consider like if we have multiple times, it will consider as one.
Means distinct.
Yes, yes. Okay, just a minute. We are facing one error. Okay, give me a minute. Here we have open parenthesis x colon x of 3 comma 1. Okay, so here we have to open parenthesis and close this, and here we have opened this parenthesis. Okay, this is fine. Correct. Okay. So here in this way, like we'll get the count of employees in each department. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like this reduced by key we are using for getting the exact count of the HR, IT or finance. Next, we'll perform the how much average age per the department. So here we have HRs. Like what is the average age of the HRs? What is the average age of IT people? What is the average age of finance people? So in this way, like I want to calculate the averages, average ages. So here, average age per department. So how to calculate that? Department age average. Like we will create the RDD first. RDD is equals to, first we will get the dot map. So similar way, like first we will get the age values. Okay. So here x of, okay, we have to use the lambda function first. Lambda space x colon x of 3 we have. So here in the x of 3 we will have 0, 1, 2, 3. So this like a department will be having, and here I want the ages. So based on the department I want the ages. So I'll include the x of 2. So we'll use parentheses to reduce the ambience. So here I'm accessing the age columns and the department columns, like department values. So once we get that values, we need the average ages. So how to calculate the average ages? Department age average equals to, so we have department age RDD dot reduceByKey. So in this reduceByKey, first like we'll use lambda function a comma b. Then, so what is our functionality? We need the averages. So what I'll do here, use parenthesis. In this, the first age, and then we'll add this second age. Then we'll perform this first position and then second. So we'll close this dot map values. We have, this is an inbuilt method again, map values. So in this we have to use the lambda function, x of 0 by x of 1. Okay, I'll run it and I'll explain you. Average dot collect. So here first I'm getting the data, that is like ages, and then I'll getting the department values, and then we are using lambda function. We are accessing the values a of 0, like a of 0, b of 0. Then we are getting the mapping values by division. Okay, so here parenthesis again. Okay. Okay. Department age RDD reduceByKey. We open the lambda function a comma b, then a of 0 plus b of 0 comma a of 1 plus b of 1. We have closed this parenthesis. Okay. Then map values lambda x colon x of 0 by x of 1. Okay. Type RDD map lambda x colon x of 3 x of 2. Okay. Sorry, here we have to use parenthesis. This I have missed it. Directly I closed this one. So we have to use this parenthesis here. So now two parentheses open here, two parentheses closed. Okay. This parenthesis or one more parenthesis open here, it closes. Okay, now the mapping parenthesis closed. Done. So here, like first we got the list of these ages and the departments. Then from that, to get the count, we are using the reduceByKey method. From that we are accessing the age values. Okay, so age values based on the department, and then we are mapping these values by this calculating the average. Okay. So here at last we got the departments with their ages averaged. So the error was like here I missed this opening parenthesis and close parenthesis. So in this way we have calculated the average age per department. So next we'll see how to sort the age based on the descending order. So we'll sort the age by in descending order. So here sort the age descending equals to our base data, like base RDD is equals to type RDD. Then we have method called sort by. So this sort by will get the values using the lambda function x colon. Then our ages is at the second position 0, 1, 2, second position x of 2. Then here we have to mention one more parameter. So for sort by, that is ascending. So by default it will be true. Here as we need false, it will have to mention the false. So ascending equals to false. Then if you see sort by age, collect. Ascending equals to false. sorry, false. Fine, no one is saying at least I have written the false spelling wrong, right? Even at least anyone noticed or not? Okay.
సో వైల్ ఎర్రర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు చూస్తున్నాం సార్ నార్మల్ గా ఎక్కడ స్పెల్లింగ్ మిస్టేక్ పోయిందని.
స్పెల్లింగ్ రాంగ్ రాశాను కదా, అట్లీస్ట్ అదే నోటీస్.
Yes, sir.
If you notice any error in my code, please raise it.
Okay.
So here, like I have mentioned ascending as false, so we got the RDD in the form of sorting order. Then, so Charlie is the highest age from the finance department, and then 38, 34. So we got in descending order. So all these operations can be very easily performed on the data frames. But to save the storage and improve the performance, like some organizations will use this RDD also. Okay, end of the day, based on the storage usage only, we'll be paying in Azure, right? So if we use 1 TB of storage, for that we'll pay. If we use data frames, the same data might take more storage compared to the RDD. So to reduce that cost, they'll use RDD.
But it is taking more time for processing than data frame.
Yes, it will take, but like cost also matters, right? So little bit of performance, it is fine, but for cost wise, it will be it will be reduced. Yeah, but based on the performance or speed, data frames will be fast, because in data frames all the data is already in organized way, right, with columns and rows. So we don't need much efforts to work with that data. Here it will be like we need to put much efforts with this data handling. See here, to access this ages or departments, for everything we will use this lambda. So here if we use map, every time it will, for each and every record it will loop manually. So this lambda will be executed for each and every record. So this loop will take a lot of time. But compare in data frames, directly we'll use call of age, that's all. So in that way, this will take more time. So I have sorted the age and descending order now. So I want to get the department based on the group. I want to get the group by department. So if you consider group by department, so I want to get this group by department. So how to get that group by department? We create the variable group by depth. So in this group by depth, our base RDD is typed RDD. So here we'll be having one more method called groupBy, similar to that our data frames. So this groupBy method, so we need group by department, right? So department is at which position? 0, 1, 2, 3, third position. So how to access the third position? We have to use a lambda function. So everywhere we have to use lambda function. X of 3. So X of 3 means department. So I want group by department. So X of 3. So we got I close this one. Dot map values. So we have to mention the type here. So once we mention the type as list, we'll get the group by result. So here group by department dot collect. We'll check. Typed already we have group by B capital. So I have opened parenthesis, lambda function, temporary variable for that function. So to access this specific department column, I have written X of 3, and to get that values map values list. So here if you see, we got the group by department. So here HR, we have 2 HRs with employee ID 1 and 5, and in IT department we have 2, employee is 2 and 4. Finance department we have 1 employee. Hope everyone understood. So it is grouping the employees based on the department. So in the first row or like in the first records, we will be having the departments. Later, like how many employees, all the data of that employees we are able to see here. Okay, in the form of list we are able to see, right? So this is list of employees. So that's why as we have mentioned, the list, it is in the form of list of employees. Okay, even for one employee, it is showing in the form of list. In this way, like we have given the group by department. So next, I want to perform like experience. Like I want to get to know experience. So how to see that? So I'll explain you. The next step is like experience estimate. I want to get some experience estimate. Experience is my typed RDD base RDD. Here I want map. So to access all the values, lambda. So here I'll access the values x of 0, x of 1. X of 2, x of 3. So here I have got the values. Now in this second position, I'll give the age. So once you see the output, you'll understand this underscore experience dot collect lambda function x of 0, the first value, then x of 1, x of 2, x of 3 till 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So I mentioned the like 4 values like IDs including names, ages, and the departments. And second one 0, 1, 2. So from the ages we are doing minus 22. Okay. So here experience estimate. Okay. So here like where we, like this will give the what happened? Okay. Okay, 45 we got 12 here. We got 12 x of 2. Okay, so like this just performs the like calculation, that's all. Okay. Understood, right? Just a difference, that's all. It just calculated the difference and give one more column. So this is the first value, this is the second column, this is the third, like that we have given. The last one we have given x of 2 minus 22. That's like it just gave the experience. Understood, right? ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు, జస్ట్ మనకి సెకండ్ కాలం ఏముంది 0, 1, 2 ఇక్కడ ఏజెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా. సో మీరు బేస్ కాలం తీసుకోండి. ఓకే, బేస్ ఇది బేస్. సో ఇక్కడ మీరు బేస్ తీసుకుంటే మనకి ఇక్కడ ఏజెస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో వీటి నుంచి మనం జస్ట్ ఇక్కడ 22 అనేది మైనస్ చేసాము. సో ఏజ్ నుంచి టోటల్ 22ని మైనస్ చేసాము. సో అది లాస్ట్ కాలంలో యాడ్ అయింది. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's it. So like we can perform this this calculations also. So same like if I want to add one like a new column to data frame, we'll use a with column, right? So here no need of with column. We can directly mention whatever the values we need in the output with comma separated. Okay, this first 4 are existing and we have one more added. We have added one more column. So like we cannot say as column. Just then in RDD, if you want to get one new field, we'll use this comma separated. So that comma separated new field, I want this age to be subtracted. Okay, so we got the with experience now. So I want to find the departments with the duplicate entries now. So department with duplicate entries means, so here if you see our base RDD, we have 2 HRs, we have 2 ITs. So in that way I want to get the departments with duplicate entries. So we'll create the department duplicate entries. So how to calculate duplicate departments equals to, so no, like so here if you remember, we have created one department RDD. Here I have the count of employees in each department. Here we have the count, right? So we, by using this we can check, like, so here if you see this, in this list we have the count of employees, right? So just by looping through this we can check if this value is greater than 1, it is a duplicate. That's all, right? HR is 2 times, so this, it is greater than 1, so HR is 2 times, 1 duplicate. Again for IT it is 2, so it is greater than 1, duplicate. Finance only 1, so it is not duplicate. Understood, right? So I can use this RDD, department RDD. So I have the count of employees in each department. So here we have HR2. So here what is our agenda here? Department with duplicate entries. So if any department is 2 times, that is considered as duplicate. So using that department underscore RDD, I'll filter the data. So here, find the departments with, like we are finding the department with duplicate entries. So we'll use one more group by key. So this we can, so by using group by key, we can perform filter operation on that. If you want to perform filter operation, we can write group by key, and then with the filter we'll perform the lambda. So what condition we have to check? We have to check if this, in this list, if this value is greater than 1, that is considered as duplicate. Okay, how to check that? Length of x of 1 closes greater than 1, that is considered as duplicate. So duplicate underscore department collect. So here we have department RDD. In this department RDD we have the department names with the employees count. So now as we need the duplicate entries of the department, from that we can just check the value of that count greater than 1. So x of 1. So x of 1 means here we have only, see here we have x of 0 and x of 1. So if this x of 1 is greater than 1, it is considered as duplicate. This is x of 0. All these department names are x of 0. Where it is unmatched again. Okay, we'll consider. So group by key.
So the extra parenthesis after line function.
Okay. No, it should be having 2. Length. Okay, sorry. So we need the list here, not directly the x. List of x of 1. So here we have the list of values, right? So here if you see, we got the, okay, this is an iterable format. We got the HR and IT. So we got the duplicate departments now. Ignore this type. So we got the HR and IT as these are more than once. finance is only once and it is not the duplicate. Okay. So the requirement is satisfied here. Departmental duplicate entries. Okay. So now the last operation I want is I want the count by age. So if like how many people are like less than 30, how many are in the range between 30 to 40 and greater than 40. In this way I want the count by age. So count by age. So how to get done? Age. So age count equals to, so our base RDD is typed underscore RDD. So in this first we will map. So we need entire data in this typed RDD. So in this map, lambda x. So here, so I want if age is less than 30, I want this to be, so in the output I want this value. If how to get the age? If x of 2, it is at 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, second, like this third position, right? To x of 2. So if x of 2 is less than 30, I want the output in the form of this. And if the age is in between 30 to 40, I want similar to in double quotes, like I want as 30 to 40, 30-40 I want. How to check that condition? So directly we can write continuously here itself. So if x of 2 is less than 30, we will get this. Else one more, like, so output will be 30 to 40. I want this value in the output. On what condition? So first we'll write the output here. If you see it will be in reverse format. First we'll write the output and then we'll write the condition. And then again else, again what should output, and then what is the condition. So else, output, if condition. It is like else if. So here this is as else if. This is as if condition. So else if, else output, then if x of 2 in the range of 30 to 40 means it should be less than or equals to 40, right? Already less than 30 will consider, less than 30 it will be coming here. Here again x of 2 less than or equals to 40. We don't need to mention here like less than 30, like greater than 30. If it is greater than 30 only, will come, the control will come here, because if it is less than 30, the control will execute stopping here itself. Understood, right? So in the 30-40, if I'll mention x of 2 less than 40. The last condition I want is else greater than 40. So, we have to write like this to perform the condition. Here we open one parenthesis, the second parenthesis is closed, map is closed. Then, so here like I want the count. Ignore the variable names like age underscore count, we got age underscore count dot reduce by key. So here we'll use one more lambda function, a comma b, then a plus b. So we got the count age. We'll see what is our count underscore age dot collect. So we have written if age is less than 30, we got this, we need this less than 30. If age is in the range of 30 to 40, we need this as output. If it is greater than 40, we need this symbol like greater than 40. So here if you see, whatever I have mentioned in the double quotes, we got this output. So greater than 40, we have one employee. Less than 30, we have one employee. And in the range of 30 to 40, we have 3 employees. So less than 30, we have only Bob. Okay. Greater than 40, we have only Charlie. One employee each. So in the range of 30 to 40, we have 3 employees. Hope everyone understood this. So nothing like, so generally we will write if else condition, right? If condition is true, we'll perform some action, like some action A1 consider, and else if one more condition, condition 2, condition 1. Okay, condition 1 we'll write like this. Else if condition 2, we'll perform some other action A2. So here in this A1 will be first, then we'll write if, then the condition. First the action A1, then if, then condition 1, and then else. So here if you see condition, then else, again action A2,